Hi, welcome everyone. I hope everyone can hear me better now. Let me know if I still sound muffled. I'm thinking it's my phone. I don't know. I'm on my husband's device now. Let me know if it sounds clearer now. Okay. All right, well, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I sure hope that you can hear me. My name is Fabie Brown with Blush and Ivy Design. And I hope you can hear me now. So today I am gonna be showing you guys, okay, good, we're in business. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a porch sign. This one specifically is for the holidays, and I'm going to be using this transfer. It is the Gingham Black, and I just love how festive this is. So what I ended up deciding to do was I ended up adding the transfer onto this mat. And so for those of you that are familiar with the Cricut machine, that's what I ran the transfer through. So great news, if you use a Cricut, you can use the transfers to make different shapes. And all I did was take my transfer and I made sure that it was nice and flat on here. And I actually ended up taping it also just to make sure that it wasn't gonna lift, because sometimes that can happen. So I just rolled it out, placed it on here, and smoothed it fully down and just taped around it. And it worked. It gave me these super clean, crisp letters, and that's what I'm going to be using to make this sign today. Super easy, and I was actually really excited to know that I could run transfers through the Cricut, because now that gives me more. Just gives me more options to more things that I can do. I can make, you know, words with just so many things that you can do. So anyway, so this sign today that I'm going to be working on is going to say Happy Holidays. And what I plan on doing, so this sign it's huge. It's, I want to say it's about 7 or 8 feet maybe. And it's just a piece of wood that I got at Lowe's. I believe it was about $7 or $8. And then I used my Cricut to make this little sign that says happy. And I'm gonna attach this here, and then all the lettering will go down the sign. And then up here, you can add a ribbon with some artificial like foliage, whatever you want. So I am going to sort these letters really quickly and show you guys how cute this is. So I love this pattern because it's just so festive. It's perfect for this time of year. And it's a fun way to use it. I think it looks super cool. And I might end up having to have my husband come and hold the phone for me when I start working down at the bottom of the sign. So here we go. So I am just gonna, just like usual, you're gonna remove the backing. And then I am just gonna place the letter where I want it to go, which in this case is here. I'm gonna make sure that everything is even. It's kind of hard to see from this angle. I'm gonna move this way. Okay. All right, it looks like we're even. Okay, let's see. Yep. All right, so then we're gonna take the tool that comes with the transfer and just gonna rub back and forth. I did paint the board. This board was a natural wood, and I just painted it quickly, kind of did like a light white wash, just because that's the kind of like the look that I was going for. Scratch the board there. That's okay though. Just go back in and paint it. And so again, just rubbing the letters on here. get this. Now that's going to be a little tricky, so I'm going to use this, kind of get underneath it. There we go. So I was really excited to know that I could run this through the Cricut, because I'm always trying to find new ways and that I can use the transfers. So I'm super excited to share with you guys that you can run these transfers through your Cricut, and it'll be totally fine. You know, the transfers just have so many uses for them. So when I'm able to figure out a different way to use them, it's like super exciting. Because then that just opens up like the door for so many more projects that you can use the transfers on. And so we'll just continue to rub the letters. And that looks really cool. Look at that. Perfect. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. So I want to make sure that everything is nice and aligned. Probably would be good to tape these beforehand so you know that everything is nice and even. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball everything right now, so that we can get this done. Okay, I think that's good right there. All right, so then I'm gonna again remove the backing. Then I am gonna see where I'm gonna put the transfer. Make sure it's even. And then we can release and press down. There we go. And it's actually not time consuming. So if you do want to try to do this project at home, it's not time consuming. It took me about 10 minutes to cut out all the letters on the Cricut. So it was super easy. And I'm just using this to kind of lift, because since it's a cut out, it's not like how it comes like on the transfer where it has like a little bit of a lip so that you can lift it. Obviously this is not there anymore because I've cut it with the Cricut. So that makes it a little tricky, but I think as long as you press it down, it'll be okay. I did mess up a little bit there, but that's okay. I want it to be a little rustic anyway, so it'll be fine. I can just get it to lift, but. Okay, so we're gonna have a little bit of, there we go. All right, here we go. And you can see how easily it's transferring over. Just want to make sure that it's fully attached before you start lifting the little plastic, because you don't want it to lift. All right, so there's that. We got the O in there, so that's super cool. You can find the transfers. Okay, I'll do that, Ross. Thank you. Okay, so now I'm gonna move this up a little bit so you guys can see. I'm gonna start working on the L now. And just gonna make sure that it's even. Okay. I'm gonna move on to the next letter. There we go. But this transfer is so fun and perfect for this time of year. It's one of my absolute favorites because I just love this this gingham pattern. It never gets old. Okay, so there we go. So now that's attached. And I think somebody asked where to get the transfer. You can visit the Redesign with Prima webpage to find your local retailer. So this is a super personal, fun project that you can do, and it's easy too, so I thought that was really cool. You'll have a one-of-a-kind sign if you make one like this using a transfer. And then when you're done, you just seal it, and it's good to be out on your porch. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna go the other way. Corner's not down yet. Okay. Now we can lift. Want to make sure that it's like fully down before you start lifting. Okay. Go. Just gently pull back, making sure everything is adhered to the surface before like fully lifting it. You don't want to rip the transfer. And there we go. The L is on, and we're looking good. Roz, I don't know the font that I used. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'll put it in the comments once I'm done with the live. I'll go back and check the system. I try to just find like a easy to read like block letter. Freshman works too. If you guys have the freshman font, that one works too. I was gonna use that one if I didn't use this one. But I definitely can put that in the notes, like once this is over. All right, so I'm just making sure that it's aligned and even and that we're level. I'm kind of just eyeballing it here. Okay, I'm gonna move it up a little so you guys can see. Get these out of the way. I'm gonna move all this stuff out of the way. All right, and that looks about right. So let's go ahead and add that now. I'm gonna make sure these corners are fully down, like pressed down and adhered before I start lifting. Good to go. And you do want to apply a good amount of pressure, but not too crazy when you're doing your rubbing, because you don't want to have the transfer fold while you're doing that. So just take your time is what I highly always recommend. Okay, here we go. And then we have the L attached now. And I'm gonna move the D up. I'm gonna move this really quick. So bear with me, I'm gonna move this table. I'm running out of room here. Okay, here we are. I'm gonna attach this one, and again, I'm just eyeballing it just to see where I need to place the letter. And at the end, let's hope that it's all even. Okay. Let me just kind of give it a little press to secure it. Okay. We're good to lift. I think that these porch signs are a really cool way to just add a little bit of, you know, just pop to your front porch. A little bit of customization. You see how easy that is? Look at how fun that looks. That's super cool. Such a pretty pattern. Like, I love this pattern. It's so pretty. And we're gonna go to the next one. I'm gonna do the A now. Well, now the A is out of the frame. So here, let me kind of turn this. All right, can you guys see it? All right, I'm gonna take you guys off of the holder really quick, and I'm gonna have my husband come hold the phone. So bear with me while I remove the phone really quickly. Okay. Hi, Tiffany. Just hold it right here. Okay, my husband is gonna hold the camera for me now. Okay, so we're gonna add this A, and just gonna take the backing off again. And for those just joining me, I am making a porch sign using the, what is this transfer called? The Black Gingham transfer. I ran the transfer through my Cricut to get the letters, and it cut it perfectly and super easy, super quick. Took me about 10 minutes to get the letters cut out. I do recommend that you tape down the transfer to your mat. This way it doesn't, the Cricut doesn't damage the transfer. Come on this side. So moving a little too fast. I'm gonna slow down. All right. So we have the A added. Did lift a little there. I was going too fast. See, it's very important that you slow down so you don't get any mistakes. But that's okay. I'll just fill that in with some paint and kind of fix that. But do you want to come like on that side really quick? We're gonna turn you guys around just a little. Okay. So I'm getting ready to add the Y, and we're almost done adding all the transfers, and I will show you what it looks like once I added all the letters on, and before I add the happy sign. And then at the end, of course, you know, if you do this project, you can add some ribbon at the top, your favorite artificial foliage. I don't know, maybe some ornaments would be cute too. You could even do some of those the ornament molds would be cool at the top also. There's so many ways that you can dress these porch signs up. Yeah, it was super easy to cut with the transfer. So just a whole another way that you can use these transfers. You can run them through your Cricut, and now you have like a whole bunch of other crafts that you can make using, or even like using your scrap transfers. You run them through your Cricut, you can have like pieces for whole other projects. Okay, so then that one's done. You can bring it up over here. Like on this side, yeah, right here. All right, so we're at the last letter now. I'm about to add the S, and then this sign will be done. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of eyeball where I want kind of looking to see at the one above, like how much space is between them. Of course you can tape them, but that might be a little hard since you do have to remove the backing from it. So just kind of eyeball it, make sure that it is even, and then just rub it, like press it down to attach it, like attach it to the thing prior to, attach it to the surface prior to doing the rubbing. There we go, that's what I'm trying to say. And since I do want this sign to be a bit rustic, I'm not too worried about what, like any scratches on here, like this crack, like I'm not worried about any of that. Because I am gonna actually distress this a little bit, just because I do want that rustic, like distressed look. I think it goes really cool with this plaid pattern. And we're almost at the end here. Just adding the last letter. And so you could see that this project would probably take you an hour, I would say, from start to finish. So it doesn't take very long. And it's really easy and super fun way to customize your porch. And of course, once you're done, you're just gonna top coat this with your favorite top coat to make sure that you protect your transfer. Okay, here we go. And again, this is the Black Gingham Decor Transfer. I'll show you guys the tube again in a few seconds. Look at that, I'm going too fast. Ripped off the end of the S. That's okay. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna stand this up and show you guys what it looks like. 1 second. So that's what it looks like. Pretty cool. And so now we're gonna add the holidays. the happy on the top. And so typically for Cricut users, you guys know that there is a transfer tape that we're supposed to have to add these, but unfortunately I couldn't find mine, and so I'm gonna do these individually. But here, let me show you guys again. I'm not sure if you guys got a good look. So that's what it looks like. I think it came out pretty cool. There it is, look at that. Please excuse my mess, that is the back of my register here. I knocked everything out so that I can do this project. And so yeah, super easy and super fun way to dress up your porch. I'm gonna add these on really quick so that you guys can see what it looks like, and bear with me for a second, because I'm gonna have to take these off and do them like stickers pretty much. Okay, so I'm just gonna, so basically this is just like the Cricut vinyl, so I'm just gonna quickly just take this off so you guys can, and I'm probably just end up doing one letter. I just really wanted you guys to see that you guys can run your transfers through the Cricut, and it will cut it. And so since I do not have the transfer tape, this is gonna be a little tricky, but I am gonna try my very best to get this on here evenly. Okay, got one on there. And again, usually this would be done with the transfer tape, but I don't have that on hand, so I'm just going to quickly add it on here just because I want you guys to see what it looks like fully done. And of course you could definitely use the leftover transfer to make these letters as well, but I just wanted to have a little bit of contrast, and I thought it would just be easier to read if they were just all one. So I'm trying to hurry, so bear with me while I do these. Has anybody done a project with their Cricut using the transfer? I actually am interested to know if anybody's done that before. So hopefully I spaced these out correctly, because I'm literally just eyeballing them. And actually what I just decided right now that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of the other piece of the transfer, and I'm gonna kind of place it this way so it kind of looks like a ribbon instead of using an actual ribbon. But you could use an actual ribbon if that's what you have on hand, or if that's the way you want to go. But for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and take the other part of the, it's called Gingham Black. This is the one I'm using. You can go ahead and I'm going to use this as a ribbon type of situation, as a, not a ribbon, but like as a border. So let me cut a section really quick. Okay, and we're just going to cut this out. And taking out this little section, I'm going to place it here, kind of to simulate a ribbon. So I'm going to put it here, and then I'm just going to add it really quickly. And so I'm just adding this on here to kind of make it look like it's a ribbon. And And I'll probably end up using maybe some ornaments and maybe a couple of like that faux like Christmas tree pine foliage to the top here to complete this porch sign. And so here we go. And so there we go. So I added this on the top. So now see, it's so pretty. You would never know that that wasn't an actual ribbon. Let me see if I have anything in my store here that I could use as foliage. Hold on, let me see. All right, so for instance, we're just going to use these. I took them off of a wreath that I have already, and you just attach these. Once you're done, you can hot glue these on there, add like an ornament or some molds, and then you're good to go. And so this is what it looks like. This is the final product. I did put my happy sign a little, the happy was a little off, but it's okay. Super cute still. Oh, Roz, that might have taken, did that take a long time doing them by hand? Okay, so yeah, that's what it looks like. A fun way to use this Gingham Black transfer. It's one of my favorites. I love it. I hope that you guys learned something new today. You can definitely run your transfers through the Cricut. Just make sure that you tape them to your mat. Yeah, it's super easy. And this is what it looks like. I'm just gonna, so I can stand it up, I'm gonna just tape these so you guys can take a look really quick. Let's see if I can find any tape actually. I should have brought my glue gun, but anywho, never mind. So I'm gonna actually just remove the foliage, so you guys can just kind of see. Bear with me because I am just gonna use one hand here. Okay. So that's what it looks like. And then once you add your foliage up here at the top, super easy and super fun. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys had a great day yesterday as well. Have a great weekend actually, and don't be afraid to try new things. You can definitely run your transfers through the Cricut and get these cool letters. And just to remind you again, the one I used was the Gingham Black, and it's perfect for this time of the year. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Maybe next Friday I'll come back on. So I'll see you guys soon. Have a good weekend. Bye.